Today, you'll notice I've not put any makeup on, and that's for a reason. Because this isn't your average everyday Joe Bob video, right? This one is particularly for a lady, I use the term loosely, called Joanne Thornburg, I think. Let me check. I think it's Thornburg. Thorburn. Joanne Thorburn, who's from Vancouver, apparently. British Columbia. Studied at University of Toronto. Studied at university, you'd think she'd have some noggin about her, right? She sent me a message within the last hour, and her message read, "You fucking ugly cunt." Full stop. She did put full stop on the end, so there was, like maybe she does have a brain because she bothered to put the full stop, which makes me think that she perhaps is a human being, but that was her interaction. "You fucking ugly cunt." Didn't say why. She was bothered about me being a fucking ugly cunt. So I messaged her back and said, "Would you care to explain why you took the time out of your day to say that?" Wasn't rude. What? But it didn't send. It said error. So she either just decided to message me, "You fucking ugly cunt," and then block me, which is childish. Because it's like, well, it's childish to just say "you fucking ugly cunt," because it's like, well, that's not an argument and it doesn't have any bearing of any relevance on anything in the world. It is not a topic of conversation. It's a statement. There's no question in there. There's no, "Oh, do you want to talk about it?" "Oh, you've said something that offended me, so I'm just going to bring that to your notice that you've said something that have offended me." I've obviously said something that's offended her. Maybe she's watched one of my videos and that offended her. I don't know. But why go out of your way to just call somebody a fucking ugly cunt? I know I'm an ugly cunt. Like, don't get me wrong. I know I ain't all that. I know that. If I thought I was the biggest fucking knickers, I wouldn't be doing half my videos like with no makeup on, would I? I would be getting lip fillers. I'd have Botox. I'd fucking put an effort in. But it's not about what I look like. It's about what I say. To me. That's where I'm coming from. And it ain't the first time it's happened. I mean, I've had, back in the day when I was first doing YouTube videos, I had death threats and all sorts. I had people telling me to go and commit suicide. I had people saying, Americans saying, "America will fuck you up." Like, the whole of America is coming to fuck me in particular up. But I've had, so I've had this kind of shit. So I'm doing this video just to prove to Joanne Thorburn, and everybody knows that Joanne Thorburn, that, do I care, love? Like, literally, I already know I'm ugly, so what's your fucking point? Come at me with an intellectual argument and I will debate with you. That's what the world needs right now. It doesn't need idiots hurling insults at people thinking that they'll cause some harm. She just fired an arrow and blocked me so I couldn't argue back. Maybe she was expecting me to argue back. This is me arguing back. You ain't gonna get me. I do not care. It did not hurt. I understand that I piss people off. I understand that. And you didn't hurt me. So if that was your intention, to just hurt, it didn't work. If you're a bot, because I don't fucking know this woman's name from shit, but I've got 4,800 friends on Facebook. How am I going to remember all of these people? She may well have been a friend of mine. It said when I hovered over her at the beginning that she was my friend. So I can only assume that she was my friend and deleted me. She may also have been hacked, in which case somebody please tell her that she's been hacked. And if it was her, somebody please tell her that it's not a nice way to behave. It's not. The world has enough bad in the world right now without us turning on each other. We are all on the same team. The fuck with that. We are all on the same team. Bad people run this world. We are not those bad people. We are on the same side. I'm on the same side as Joanne Thorburn. I'm so sorry I keep getting the name wrong. That's really disrespectful. Why am I saying that's really disrespectful? She called me a fucking ugly cunt. But that's not her being a bad person. I don't think that she's a bad person. I think that, like, you know, because she might have just had something really bad happen in her day. And, you know, like, I ain't going to judge her for that. I ain't going to judge her for calling me a fucking ugly cunt. Because at the end of the day, she's bang on the money. I am. Don't need it pointing out, like. Never nice to have it pointed out. But I don't disagree with her. She was telling the truth. But I just want to know her reasons for that. You know, so if any of my friends are friends with her on Facebook, please just come to me and, you know, have a word and say, like, why do you hate her so much? Because I've done nothing at her. Personally, don't even know who she is. But, you know, what can you do? Some people just snap. You know, like, maybe she's having a really bad time of it at the minute and she chose me to snap at. Maybe that's why this is happening, so that I can reach out and get her some help. I don't know. I don't know why it's happened, but rather than just laugh at her for it, I'd rather just have it out there that, like, something's going on with Joanne Thorburn. Thorburn. Oh, fucking. Now, this is disrespectful, getting somebody's name wrong. She should have just said, you fucking ugly cunt, Kerry. Then really fucking drive the knife in, because I can't stand being called Kerry. My name's Kerry Ann. And if you're naughty, you can call me Kes. But I don't like the name Kerry, so she should have just thrown in a Kerry in there for good measure. So yeah, I'm an ugly cunt. And I'm a fucking ugly cunt. I'm a fucking ugly cunt. Let's go. Just don't behave like this, peeps. It is not nice. It is not a good look. And nobody, not even me, who is well deserved of insults, let's face it. I put myself up there for insult and for ridicule. And that's perfectly fine, because that's what I do. If you're going to come at me, that's fine. I don't mind, right? But if there's people out there that are doing this to people on the regular, no, because people have enough shit to deal with. I can handle this. Some people can't. Stop it. Please stop it. We're all in the same boat. We're not all in this together, because that implies that them up there are in it with us. They're lying. We, down here, under their control, we're all in the same boat. Make some waves, rock the boat. We are literally set adrift, and we've got each other if we choose to. And I'm here for anybody who chooses that. And I will never, in all of my fucking born days, ever call somebody a fucking ugly cunt. Even if they're a fucking ugly cunt. Because it's nasty. And there's no need. The world doesn't have room for it. We've got a job to be doing. So let's be doing that together. With love, together.